Welcome, Army fans. This is Joe Iacono with GoBlackKnights.com, along with rising firstie inside linebacker Caleb Fortner. Caleb, how's spring practice going? I know I just talked with Coach Woody, and he mentioned a number of the injuries that the defense is currently working through. How's your health?
Yeah, my health is feeling okay. I think the best ability in football is availability. So I'm trying to make myself available the entire spring for the guys, the younger classmen, the upperclassmen that need me the most. So I'm making sure I'm on top of my health.
Good stuff. And it doesn't seem like that long ago that you were getting your first starts when you were a yearling a couple of years ago, breaking into the lineup at inside backer, making some big plays. And now here you are, rising firstie, one of the leaders on the team. How are you and the other upperclassmen bringing along some of the inside backers that are the younger guys, the plebes that are going into their yearling year, and maybe some of the yucks that haven't seen a lot of playing time? Talk a little bit about how the leadership is kind of bringing some of those young guys along, and how the younger players are looking in the spring so far. I know it's
Yes, sir.
early, but
Yes, sir, Joe. Are you talking about the linebacker specific or the
yeah,
defensive?
yeah. Let's talk about the linebackers. I know Andon's fighting through an injury, but you're out there. Eric's out there. LO, you guys. Yeah.
That's right, Joe. I think we're doing a great job. I think Coach Juice and Coach Woody are doing a phenomenal job coaching the younger classmen. I think it's kind of funny. I mean, you talk about the upperclassmen and how we're doing a good job of leading, but like me and Annan are the only senior linebackers in the room. And then you have Ford and Lo and Chris Usada that are the upperclassmen over there. So there's only a handful of us, but we're all doing our due diligence and making sure we're teaching the young guys outside of what the coaches are giving them, and making sure that they're getting what they need, and they can trust an upperclassman to. And no question's a silly question. I like you said when I was breaking the lineup sophomore year. I didn't know where my eye progression was going. I didn't know what to keep pre-snap. So I think just giving the guys the comfortability to ask any question, and just to be able to grow kind of rather quickly, because there are a few pieces in our defense that we're missing right now. So, and just to build the depth. So I think guys are doing a good job of leading their rooms respectively, and it's looking pretty good the first third of spring ball so far.
Good. And as you get ready for your third season as a starter, everybody talks in football, really all sports, but definitely football, about the more reps you get, the game starts to slow down for you. Would you say you're at that point where you're really starting to see things better and kind of be able to trigger a little faster, and the game actually is slowing down for you at this point?
Yeah, Joe, I would say so. I think anytime you have the right eye progression, the right keys, I think the game slows down. So with that being said, I think even last year I kind of caught a couple, I caught wind of that throughout the year, seeing just things clearly, talking pre-snap with Andon and the D line. It goes a long way out there, and I think the game slowed down a lot near the back end of the year, and even the beginning of the year, we did a phenomenal job. But right now in the spring, it's kind of the waters are looking a little choppy with guys, just still trying to figure it out. But I've still got the right eye progression, and the game's still slowing down, so it's been good.
Just go back a little bit in history, which was you were still in high school back in these days. So this was a while ago, 6 years ago or so. Army came off of a really good 11-2 season. They were even ranked in some preseason polls. Had a huge bowl win over Houston that they closed out the season with, and had a lot of talent coming back. Two guys who are actually on NFL rosters now were a part of that 2019 team. Some injuries happened. There were some other circumstances, but that 2019 team finished 5-8 and really kind of underperformed expectations. How do you and the rest of the players make sure that you stay hungry? Kind of game one, it's a brand new team. What is the mentality around that?
Yeah, sir. I think that's the similar case with this team right here. We have a lot of good talent coming back. A lot of guys that saw the field on Saturdays, and the leaders in their rooms. And I think the main key here for us to not see a 5-8 season like that team did is just to kind of to be able to spread ourselves within every class here, and be a leader amongst everybody and really build a cohesive team. Like I would say last year's team was probably the most cohesive team I've been a part of in terms of like there weren't a lot of groupies and like me guys compared to my freshman and sophomore year. And you saw the result of that 6-6 season. So I think just to be able to kind of eliminate those groups and build some camaraderie within the team, I think that's going to go a long way this year because we do have a talented team coming back, and I think we can really take advantage of it.
Good. And for your game personally, what are you really trying to work on this spring?
Yeah, this spring in particular, I think I'm really trying to work on just my ability to continue to finish and strike the hip like Coach Monken preaches and the defensive staff coaches us to do. Because I mean, my tackling, I don't know if I missed more than 10 tackles or not last year, but those are 10 tackles that are on the stat book that I worked my butt off to be able to do and to do that for the team and the defense. And I can't always get a one my bad a game like my bad coach. I can't get that a game, so I need to be able to get better at tackling and performing in my position.
And we'll wrap up with a little fun. You guys have a great defense, a lot of really talented players. And like you said, a lot of talent coming back. I'm not going to go through the whole defense, but I'm just going to name a couple guys. We're going to play some word association. So just
All
give
right.
me one word that comes to your mind when I mention some of these guys. Andon Thomas,
Genius.
Casey Larkin,
Beast.
Donovan Platt.
Deion Sanders.
Nice. We'll go with Prime for that one.
No problem. We'll go prime on out.
Cody Harris Miller,
An anchor.
Elo Mendozi.
That's NFL. He's NFL bound right there. Call him NFL.
Nice. Thanks for your time, Caleb. Last question for you. We know you guys have spring break coming up next week. You don't have to give us any ridiculous details like geography or anything, but any general plans around spring break next week?
Yes, sir. I'm going to go to the Halakoa in Honolulu, and spend some time with my fiance, my mom, sister, and my buddy Daniel, and Liam and his fiance are going as well. And then I'm going to visit with Spencer Jones out there, and some of the
Okay.
guys, the ex guys that play football here, and just really relax and kind of rejuvenate my body. And it's a break that everybody's worked hard for, and I can't wait to just be able to just relax and recover.
Sounds like an awesome spring break. Best of success to you the rest of spring practice and on into next season, Caleb. Go Army, beat Navy.